Hello good people, I have something to show you. Like in the village, it's a very cool morning, so there's something going on here. Like here you can see I'm a beautiful dad. Yeah, he's trying to fix some things. So these are a traditional chair that usually used for sitting, and he wants to do some I don't know what he wants to. I think he wants to repair it. He knows how to make them, so he decided to come at my home here at least to do some repair of this beautiful chair. You can see it's have 4 legs. This one on this side, then 2 on this side, 2 on the other side there. Actually, in traditional, like our moms, they usually use this one for cooking. So like like the big one, the big chair, the one that is just looking like this one, most of them they're just being used for cooking with our moms in the kitchen. So they go with big elders. I remember when the child this one is the one who made them. If he tried to make some of them, like he do them with some type of the, can I say, let me say, like some types of the, how can I say, let me try to fix to see what I can just try to explain to you to understand more. Like, when they're just making this, they try to use some variety of trees. So, it depends on the tree. There's some trees that are somehow weak and others that are somehow strong. Like this one, most of them, the trees that they usually use, they become very strong. So they go for the best trees that we call them hardwood trees. So you can see just putting a sandpaper to clean on top of it to make it to be somehow smooth. Saying that it's just very okay. You can see, try to fix on this side. He put in some grooves, like you can see the center, and even this side here. You see? Mokare mukabara bakohe I'm saying that I will just go and greet him, at least to show me how to make these things. I hope it's gonna be amazing content when I just have a visit to this beautiful. He's saying that he can't crack again. It's now okay. No more cracking. So I have to take it to the house, and I want to make sure that before you leave here, at least get some tea. Let me see, like if I can get them some teas from the house. So I'm heading to the house. The chair here. So actually I'm taking the tea, and this is my beautiful mom here. So he said like he can't sit inside the house because it's somehow cool. So you have to sit outside here, then to take some tea, like these are milk tea. So actually guys, this is the daily life of the village here. Things are going very smoothly. I'm saying thank you so much for everyone just supporting me, watching my videos. Like the yesterday video, I really feel great for anyone who just subscribed to my YouTube channel. And remember, I'm just Team Positive. I'm positive every time. Actually, like this is my really home land, the way it's just looking like, and we have a beautiful cow here with some hens. Hens are the most common birds in the village. Like, if you don't know, these are the common birds in the village. Actually, like, the things in the village here, they're somewhat different with other parts. Like, in the village here, what I want to teach you, like, we just slaughter our hens, then we prepare it immediately in the same time we cook. So, like, actually I tried to do some researches, like other countries, most of from abroad, they don't do such kind of the thing, like preparing of the hen. So I hope most of the things, they just they really people from abroad, they really like buying them from the supermarket, the store. I hope something like that, but here we don't have something like refrigerators. They are not very common like in the village here. You can't get them every time, so things are somehow different. Like, do you see this a banana? So if even now I want to take the banana from the farm here, like in the village here, so what you usually do, I can just cut it now, then I go and put it on the sun, at least to burst, to remove some at least, you know, when you burn it on the sun, at least it will remove some those milks that are just being in the banana. So when they reduce, then we do what, we chop them, put them in a jiko, we put some salt, whatever, then it becomes a delicious meal. Actually, you can see this is the beautifulness of the village. So this is the farm of banana. The maize are just surrounding everywhere. You can have a look. So, you know, like, what I want to tell you, like, in the village here, some of the people, they are now harvesting maize. Some are just waiting for the maize. Like this one, they are very, very small. They are still maturing. They're still growing. So I have to walk going this way. You know, what you just noticed, like, in our village here, it's really beautiful, because everything here, it really look amazing, and I'm proud of the village life, like my homeland here. So, you know, other people like, there's a place where they don't use fertilizer for putting in the maize, but in our place here, most of our lands have been affected, so we must use fertilizers for making the maize to grow. That's why you are seeing some parts of the maize, they are not doing well, other parts are just doing well. So that place are just seeing the maize are just doing somehow well, is because there are somehow some manure, they're just there. But like this place is not very good for planting maize. Actually, you can see they're just looking yellowish in color. You know, they're not supposed to look like that. They supposed to look very greenish. So when the maize, they look more greenish, it's become very easy, at least to give out a very good result, like a big size of the maize. So, but the yellowish color like this one, this is not the good production of the maize. But what we planted is what we're gonna harvest, you know. So actually, this is the bulls. You can see there are two bulls, like this one and another one there. So they was just eating some branches of the maize. So you can see you use them for feeding the animals, but it really suggests that milking cow is not supposed to eat the sacks of maize, because, you know, the branches of the maize, sometimes they make the cow to remove some, they really say, like, it make the cow, most of the village cow here, they to remove the, can I say, like, the milk that they're not very strong, they look like somehow water, not water, so they don't suggest like giving them. They don't like sweet potatoes, and that they're not good for the milking cow. They say like that they don't have good milk, thick milk. You know, we have thick milk, so most of the people here, they like thick milk. So actually, you can see some varieties of the plants here, like these are guavas at my homeland here. These are some of the fruits in the village. So I have to walk here and show you. Know, actually, in the village here, things are really changing daily basis. So can you imagine for now, like Chris Nico, I've gotten another neighborhood at my homeland here. So let me try to pass like this one, then I'm gonna show you who's the neighbor. And I hope why many people they really like coming to live in like you can see this maize. These are very healthy maize. So you can have a look. They are very greenish everywhere. So can you have a look? Hey, can you hear the sound of the birds? Wow. Wow. So this is how we enjoy the village life. And these are some flowers of the sweet potato. You can have a look, guys. So actually, wow, this is the neighborhood here already. We got a neighbor, and I think there's a bathroom. Already he got a bathroom. You know why many people they really like coming here to live. Like what I want to tell you, like in our place here, we like peace. We just live with people like brothers. We don't care where you're just coming from, as long as you follow the procedure and you maintain the law of the government and people around the village. You respect each other. So we just live in peace. We don't like problems. So you can see. So like this place, they were just seeing it. It was a forest, by the way. There was some very big forest here, but because of the settlement, you can see they tried to create some parts to make this place to be a settlement. Koroboke. Mama karibu ito hano. Asante. Yeah. So I was trying to greet the neighbor who came to this place. So actually, this place was just forest, but because of the settlement, they have cleared the trees, they have removed everything. Then they try to fix. Wow, they try to make here like these are toilet. These are village toilet. But you know, something here why is not looking very deep because of one thing. This toilet, there's a lot of moram here, so even digging it is very difficult. And remember, in the village here, we just use human effort. You buy the punch, you buy the hammer, so it's become very hard. Like the one who tried to dig here, I say, wow, these 2 hours, but I hope they're gonna use it. Like in the village here, they're gonna use it for some months. I know it's not going to take some long time, but I know they're gonna use it. So actually, this is the cross hybrid cows. You can see the way it is, whitish and black color. You know, that's my favorite. So that's how things are just going, guys, in the village here. It's a long time without showing you this place, but I hope things are just going very smoothly. You know, like in the village here, most of the people, they don't look after animals because nowadays we don't have some big portion of the lands. We don't have some big portion of the lands. So we don't have people looking after animals like the traditional way. People, they could just look after animals every day, then and then. But nowadays, no looking after animals because there are very small portion of the land. So that's what is just hindering the village here. Actually, like some years ago, this place was very bare. Nothing could just found here like maize, whatever. It was just foresty, monkeys climbing on the foresty. So that's what we could just see. But nowadays, people are just trying to do some cleanness of the land, planting maize. Like, let me show you. Actually, like all of this place that you're just seeing here is just surrounded with maize, banana. So can you see? It's about farming. Can you have a look? All of this place is about farming. Can you imagine? And do you know the beautifulness of the maize in the village here? It's the attraction of the birds. They really make birds to come in the most of the villages. So like this is the season of the birds. We're gonna have some very different types of the birds in the village here for this time because of the maize. More so like this time of maturing, they really come a lot. Like I hope even in this maize here, I can't miss some birds when I can try even to throw the stone. We can't miss them because this is the times birds, they know that there's something to eat, so they come very closer. Like this, like they really, do you know, birds, they really like millet. Can you see? They really like millet and sorghum. So you can have a rook here. So these are the things that birds really like disturbing. So I remember my dad usually used to plant such kind of the plants like that. This is what I'm just talking about. I think it is sorghum. This sorghum, dad usually like planting sorghums. We really planted it in that place there. So when my dad planted it, when we wanted to chase the monkeys with birds, what we usually did, we tried to fix some, we take some very big stick, we fix it on the ground. After putting on the ground, then we take some peppers, we put on that stick, then it broke, producing that sound. That sound was just chasing the birds and the monkeys, because if we could not do that, nothing you could just harvest. But nowadays, you know, monkeys, they don't live here because of there's no more forest in this place. But in other parts, you can't miss them. Wow. I'm trying to pass here. This is the farm of banana. You can see some part. We tried to do some digging of it. It's looking very neat, by the way. But this part is still. So I have to see what's just going to take place next. Like I wanna try to trade the one who was just trying to do this digging of this farm, like banana, to come and finish it, because I paid the money, so I must be serious about this. So actually guys, I have to go back, and I hope you're just enjoying this video by watching. Yeah, you know, I want to teach you some life in the village here. Like, you know, like this one, this blackjack is the food of the rabbit in the village here. This is the food of the rabbit. Rabbits, they really like eating blackjack, and even is a medicine for the wound, if you don't know. It's a serious medicine. Like this plant I just seeing here, it's somehow laugh. I don't know the name, but in Swahili, in Kikuyu, we call it kiogyo. This one, our parents, they really like using it for cleaning the utensil. Something like this was a steel wire, traditional steel wire. This is what they usually use it for cleaning. Can you hear? It's somehow rough. They usually use it for cleaning the sufuria, so it really make the sufuria to become very neat. So they could just take it, then they go to the liver to do some more cleanness, you know. So that's how life it was. People, they like washing of utensils, you could never wash at home. I remember my sisters, they could just take them to the dam, then they go there, they do some cleanness of the sufuria, all the utensil, then even they take the clothes, they go and do some washing. Like in, you know, in the village here, I've been talking like we don't have some washing machine, something like that. So we live in a very different way life. You know, our life here is very different with other people. Like the skin of the animal, more so the big cows like that one, that was a bed. for the villagers people. It was a serious bed. Oh guys, stay tuned. I'm still showing you some amazing things from the village here. So actually guys, it's just lunchtime. So I hope that's why I just seeing a smoke. There's something being prepared at home here. So when you see the smoke, there's some nice sign. Like in tradition, they use the smoke for showing like maybe there's a war somewhere or there's something special that's just happening in that place. So like you can see, it's lunchtime. There's something that's just being burned here. Like I think these are the sweet potatoes. So this is what people are gonna eat in the lunchtime here. So this is the life of the village. Imagine sweet potato for lunch. Let me put it here. Like this is the sweetest avocado in the village. Like at my homeland here, this is the sweetest one. It's very yummy. It tastes sweet. Oh. These are some firewoods. So this is how we just collect the firewood, then we put them somewhere. Like the reason why they put them inside the house is because now is a raining season. It's too much of rain from our place here. Because of that, they're trying to store them inside the house here. And there's still 3 jikos there. So these are kitchen nowadays. But it was my mom's house with my beautiful dad. But nowadays it's a kitchen. You can see the heavy, destroyed everything here. So actually, at the tradition, they never hang the firewood like this way. They just use the loop, then they came and fixed them. Like you can see, this place is very empty. So they was just fixing some firewood. Like in this place, you just make here a hole, then you take a stick, you tie it to the rope here, then you just put the firewood on this roof. They never stored them like that way. So that's not a traditional storing, but because of the rain and life is just saying, hey mom, hi. I have to go this way, guys. Like guys, I have to give you some small story on what we just getting yesterday from the visitors, what they said, like, and what they really thinking about our village here. Like actually yesterday when I went to Ayamaro, I met with some different people from abroad. Then we tried to have some discussion. They asked us some questions, why we decided to start YouTube channel, how we really earn, how are we just living in this village, how we just feel comfortable about our place here. Then we gave them some reason. Like actually, there's a reason that I told them, like in the place here, like let me talk about Kuria. Our place where we're just coming from, Nyabohansi. Let me talk about Nyabohansi. I told one of the good thing about this place, like why we really love the place. Without, like, this is a village, like, like a place like a village is a very comfortable place to live. Like in a village, you'll never found something like air pollution. We have something called like noise pollution, nothing like that. And remember, like in our place here, Nyabohansi, we can't say like when the lane is just laning, we can be affected with flood. Never. Flood can't affect us. So that's the beautifulness of this place that you're just living. Another thing, the lane, it lane for a short time. It's not laning for like, but it's a short time, but in a good time. Like actually you can see, the lane have just laned for 3 days ago. then I've just stopped it, and today is just sunny. Can you see? It's just sunny. So you can see some different with the other parts. Like another thing that's just beautiful about this place, like if you want to come and do some settlement in Nyabohansi, you must know like the cost of living. I can say that is not very expensive. It's very cheap because like most of the people, they just live in their homes. They don't pay tax for the house. Like in Kenya, I don't think we have such kind of things. And another thing, like remember in a village here like in Nyabohansi, we just produce a lot of foods. You have some different type of the food. We just produce maize, cassava, yam, sorghum. You can just see sweet potato, banana, everything. We just produce a lot. And you're very close to the border of Kenya and Tanzania. So even if you need rice, something like that, so you just share some foods even with Tanzania. So if you don't have and they have, we just do what we call exchanging trade. Trade is just taking place in a good way. So the common thing that people they must know about our place here. So these are very simple and a nice tool that I'm just trying to give us some small hints about our place here. So the common thing that people they usually know, you should just know if like you're just a visitor, you want to come to Nyabohansi to have a visit. Like in our place here, we have a lot of trees. Like let me say it's just greenish. If you need a green environment, Nyabohansi is the most beautiful place. Like it's very green, by the way. Everywhere is just greenish. So the reason why you just even build the we get enough rain, we get fresh air is because of our trees. We got a lot of trees like in the village here. Like you can have a look there. That's a eucalyptus trees. So like you can see like let me tell you, like when we just grow, like let me take an example. Like me, when I was just young, our dad could just try to encourage us at least do some planting of the trees around the land everywhere. You can just have a look. That's why you're just seeing everywhere. It's just looking somewhere beautiful in our place here. So if you want to come and visit Nyabohansi, or if you want to come to our place here, just welcome and feel free. You can just get here some land, and even the cost of land is, I can't say it's just expensive. Like let me talk. Like yesterday I met one of the guys, told me like he have a 1 hectare and he want to sell it for, it was like 600,000 Kenyan money. So actually that's equivalent to, let me say, like even it's not $10,000. That's the, let me talk like $800. $8,000. So can you imagine, you have a hectare in our place here? So can you see the way the things are just somehow very cheap? But in the other place, I don't hope that you can get something like that. So actual things here, that's very small. I don't really like living with peace. We love each other. The first thing that like what I noticed there, I asked one of the subscribers, told me like in US, in other countries, people they mind their own business. You don't have the time to greet each other, like going and shaking hands. Like in the village here, we like talking to each other. You must know, when I wake up, I have to go and greet my mom. I have to greet my brother. I have to greet if any other person, or the person just bigger than me, like in the road here passing, I must give a greet. So you can imagine the life there is just very different here and very beautiful. Wow, admirable. So welcome to Nyabohansi, welcome to Kuleland. Actually, the one is just speaking here is just Chris Moniko. This is my homeland. You can see the way it's just looking very beautiful. And the hen is just playing there. So you can see it's just enjoying even eating the grass. Let me see what's just eating. I hope it's just eating the grass. There's no insect here. Yeah, they're just eating the grass. So that's how things are just going the village here. So thank you for taking the time, guys, for watching this video today. I don't want to do a very long video because I was not being planning for my content, and I thank God I've just recovered. I'm really back in the industry. I'm just back in this nice platform called YouTube. So I will stay tuned. I will just keep giving you some hot things daily basis. So let me say bye you from now. We shall meet even tomorrow. Bye, one love.